No, so really, I think there are a lot of things to take into consideration when you're looking at a program and what will actually make that program a good program for you. Um, uh, on my slide, I mentioned a checklist, and that's, I think, a good place to start is looking at some of those key points. One is specialization and curriculum. You want to, a good program is going to have a concentration or a specialization or a focus that is in line with what it is that you want to do. So specialization or curriculum is very important, and also the curriculum offerings. But you want to make sure that the program has a broad array of courses available in any particular concentration or focus. Because you want to be able to get a full education around a particular topic of your interest, and especially in an LLM program, because that's the whole goal of getting a master's education, is to be able to go really deeply into a particular area or focus. So one of the points that I would raise would be specialization, curriculum, and of course the faculty expertise needs to be there as well.
Thank you, Karen. Anybody else want to jump in with some other examples?
Sure. I can. I'm sure we have a lot to say. All have a lot to say about this. Just building up of what Karen said, I think then, in addition to the academics, think about whether or not there are specific opportunities that exist at various schools, and then make sure that they are in fact open to LLM students.
Mm-hmm.
And then as long as they're open to LLM students, you know you're pretty good. But ask that question, because that can vary school to school. Mm-hmm. So you want to look, some students might choose Cincinnati sometimes because of our, just for example, and I think others could probably give you these examples too, but because we have a very special criminal law program, we have one of the largest innocence projects. We also have a corporate law center that is bringing in some of the leading corporate law lawyers and also, CEOs and executives for interaction with students. I could go on, but looking for those special opportunities that match your particular interest area, I think is a great thing to focus on. And then you can always even ask to get in touch with the faculty or the professionals who are running those programs. And that will give you a sense of what could be available to you in your year. The LLM year, the 9 months goes by so fast that that's my number one piece of advice, is to scan for those special opportunities before you even make a decision.
Yeah, if I could add too, I think the academic part and what happens inside the law school is really important, but you're also a whole person. You're not only your degree. So finding that sense of community, what do the law schools that are on your list, what do they do to build community? Are you available, or are you eligible as an LLM to join student organizations like Nora was talking about? What is orientation like? How do they help you get acclimated to the climate, the campus, this new way of life in perhaps one of the biggest cities in the country? Do they help you? For example, we take a field trip to the Mall of America to buy winter clothing every year. We host a specific 3-week 2-credit orientation course that's a foundation to the U.S. law. We host a specific graduation luncheon celebration at the end of the year just for our cohort. We really want our students to feel like they are part of the Minnesota law community and have all sorts of events throughout the year to help with that. So I think that's important for prospective students to think about as well. Outside the classroom, outside of the academics, there has to be a balance.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with all of that. Of course, we all advise our students on very similar things. One final thing I would add to that too, along with the balance of your lifestyle, is knowing that knowing what programs you're looking for, if they offer full-time or part-time options, and what those requirements are in terms of time that you have to graduate, what the course scheduling looks like, if it's only in the evening, if it's all day long, if you have a family or a parent you're caring for, you're working a job, anything like that. Really making sure you look at the way that the programs are designed so that it can fit with your lifestyle and your needs and priorities as well.
Great. Any other other comments?
Yes, actually, if I might, because I think the other thing, yes, everything that has been stated so far is very important, but also remember career development. Career development is essential, and it's really important that you engage with career development early, as soon as you enroll in any program. But you want to make sure that the Career Development Office is robust and that they have special attention that they provide for LLM students. I know at the University of Houston Law Center, we have a dedicated counselor specifically for our LLM students. And once you graduate from University of Houston Law Center, you can utilize the Career Development Office for life. So even if you return 10 years, or decide to make a career change 10 years from now, you can utilize the Career Development Office. So make sure that any program that you're looking at can, yes, provide you with, helping you find jobs, helping you with interviewing, with your resume, all of that, but also that it's really going to give you that individual specialized attention that each LLM student really deserves and needs.